Hi guys, so I'm here with my big bag of empties, and this is going to be my May empties video. And for this month I have quite a bit of things. It seems to go like that, like every other month I'll have a lot of empties. So I'll just get into everything. So starting off, I always have my tea empties in these videos, but I've actually started my project tea. So going forward, I'm just going to have my tea empties in that video versus talking about them in two different videos. But I do have one tea empty from before I started the project, so I thought I would just include it within this video. This is the Twinings Irish Breakfast Tea. It's just a black tea, but this is really good. I've also tried their English breakfast, and I really prefer the Irish breakfast. It's a stronger, like caffeine strength, or yeah. So I really do like this. This is definitely something I would consider, or definitely would repurchase. Not right away. With doing my project tea, I'm trying to get my tea collection down to a more manageable level, but definitely in the future I would repurchase this. That was pretty great. And I have a candle empty. So this I did talk about in my project wax. This is the Bath & Body Works Champagne Toast Candle, and it was with their New Year's collection. They've had this a few years with their New Year's collection, but this is just a very fruity scent, very kind of effervescent, had a really good throw. This is definitely something I would consider repurchasing next winter when it's out again, but finish that up. And then I have a little separate Sephora bag of makeup samples, but my makeup empties. So a few of these were from different projects. So for my Project 10 pan, I finished up the Korra's Wild Rose setting powder. This is a loose setting powder. I liked it, but as I've said previously, I really prefer pressed powders versus loose powders. This isn't something I repurchase, but it was nice. And then also for my project pan, I finished up the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide and Pencil in the color Stash. It's just like an olive green color. This I liked. Not something I would need to repurchase. I have a lot of other eyeliners I'm trying to get through. But this was nice to use. In my finish, I think it was Finish 5 by Cinco de Mayo, I finished up this primer. This is the Laura Mercier foundation primer, and I did really like this. And this is a more lotion-based primer, which I prefer over like silicone primers. So I would consider repurchasing this. This was pretty nice, but I do have a lot of primers to get through, so at some point I'll need to buy more primer. And then finally for makeup, I used up this Makeup Forever HD foundation, and this is my second bottle that I've gone through, and I've already started on my third bottle of it. I really love this stuff. I think great coverage, very like liquidy formula, so it doesn't feel like too thick, and they have a great color range. I'm in the color Pink Porcelain, but I do really love this stuff. Let's go in. I have a few hair care things. I guess I can do that next. So firstly, I have from Herbal Essences, this is from their Naked line. This is the Shine Shampoo and Conditioner, and it's with white tea and mint extracts, and I love tea and mint, so I love that. When I bought these, I also bought the Garnier Pure Clean. I think I prefer the Garnier over this, especially the conditioner of the Garnier. I just prefer, it's a more of a creamy like texture. So I wouldn't necessarily go out and repurchase these. I mean, sometime in the future I would consider repurchasing them, but they're not something that I like need to have. They were just okay. And also for hair care, I finished up a travel size hairspray. This is the Tresemme Tray 2 spray. And this is pretty nice. This I just got at the drugstore. You can usually find it. It's pretty inexpensive. And this is definitely something I would consider repurchasing in the future. I already repurchased another travel hairspray from another brand, but definitely at some point I would consider repurchasing that. And then I have some body care items. So I have this. This is the EOS Shave Cream in the Pomegranate Raspberry set, and this was really nice. It's a very thick shave cream, which I like, and it has a nice scent. And once you can't pump out any of the product, and I think I saw this from some other YouTuber, I'm not really sure, or multiple YouTubers have said this, but you can unscrew the bottle and get a lot more product that way. So if you've tried these and have trouble getting all the product, you can try that out and see if that helps you get more product. But I did really like that and definitely would repurchase that. Also for body care, I have this Bath & Body Works French Lavender and Honey Shower Gel. This was nice. I wouldn't say it particularly smells like lavender or honey, but it's a nice scent. It's kind of like a sweet scent. But this, I really love the packaging on it. That's what gets me. And would I repurchase this? I would consider it. I don't actually like need it in my life, but you know, I need shower gel, so at some point maybe. And then for body care, I finished up from the Body Shop. This is their Honey Mania Cream Body Scrub. This for a scrub, it was like a very thick consistency. It was kind of weird, not my favorite. I love the scent, but I don't think I would purchase this particular product. The formula of the scrub just wasn't my favorite. And I think this is my last body care item. I also finished up this Endless Weekend body lotion from Bath & Body Works. I love to take these sizes traveling, and I also often will go visit my parents on the weekend, so this was like a perfect name product to take with you for vacation, or for a little trip or whatever. So I really love this scent. Definitely a fruity kind of summery scent. I would consider repurchasing this scent or other things in this scent. So did really like that. I have a hand wash. This is one of the foaming hand washes from Bath & Body Works, and this is in the Springtime and Clementine scent. This was nice. It wasn't a particularly memorable scent. With these, sometimes I will love the scents, sometimes I will really dislike the scents, and it's kind of a pain to get through. Or the scents kind of are not that memorable. And this is one that's not that memorable. It wasn't offensive. I didn't dislike it. But it wasn't one that really stuck with me. And I was like, I really love this. So it was good. Not something I would need to repurchase. I have a hand sanitizer. This is Bath & Body Works, the Pocket Bags. I always have these at my desk at work. This one is in the Three's a Crowd scent, which I guess really isn't a scent. It's just kind of a light fruity scent. I'm not really even sure what type of scent it's supposed to be, but I liked it, and I definitely have more of those pocket bags to go through. I just always like having them at work. But I wouldn't need to repurchase that particular scent. I do have some skincare. So I finished up this Neutrogena Naturals Fresh Cleansing and Makeup Remover. And I've been using this for years. I've gone through lots of bottles of this. And I already have my backup that I've started using. So this I like to use at night to remove my makeup. I'll use a separate eye makeup remover, but this is just to remove face makeup. And I do have the second bottle, or not the second, the backup bottle that I'm working through now, but I don't know, I kind of want to try something different to remove my makeup. But I mean, I do like this versus makeup removing wipes. I think they're not as wasteful, but I don't know, I'm kind of interested to try different things out. Maybe the mineral micellar, is that what it's called? Those waters to remove makeup. But we'll see. But I did use up some makeup removing wipes. So these I like to take when I'm traveling, mostly. Sometimes I'll use them when I'm at home. But mainly they're used for traveling purposes. So the first one I have is the Garnier the Soothing Remover Cleansing Towelettes for sensitive skin. And these take me months to go through because I don't use them that often. So I really prefer the Yes To brand that has the plastic closures. I think that really helps prevent the wipes from drying out. But I did use these up. These were pretty nice. I don't think I necessarily would repurchase them, but I did like using them. And then I also used up, this is a travel size of the Yes To Cucumber facial wipes. So this doesn't have the plastic closure, but there's just 10 wipes in here. So this is perfect if you're going on vacation for a week or two. because when I'm traveling, I use makeup removing wipes versus taking like my Neutrogena cleanser. Also for skincare, I have a toner. This is the Neutrogena Pore Refining Toner. This has AHAs in it, which is kind of hard to find products with like AHAs, glycolic acid at the drugstore. So this is one product that does have it. A few years ago, I was really into using this. I've used up a few of these, but more lately, I haven't been as into using it. I did use this up and would consider repurchasing it at some point, but it's not something that I need to always have on hand. But I did like using that. Also for skincare, I have a serum. This is the Algentis Retinol Firming and Lifting Serum. I got this through a Sephora order. It was a point perk or promo code. I don't really remember how exactly I got this, but I always like getting Algentis samples because it is such a nice and expensive brand. It's nothing that I would like pay the money to get the full-size products for, but I do like trying out their products, and I did really like this. So definitely if I saw another way or promo code or something to get this, another duck sample, I definitely would again, but I wouldn't buy that in the full size. I used up a beauty oil. This is the Boscia Tzabuki Beauty Oil, and this was in my Finish 6 by Summer. So this is just a deluxe sample. I think I got this as part of a 500 point perk from Sephora, and I like this one. I have a lot of beauty oil samples though, so I'm trying to figure out what my favorite is. And currently I'm really loving the fresh sea berry oil, but I like this one as well. More skincare. I have a scrub. This was also in my Finish 6 by Summer. This is the Botanics Purifying Face Scrub, and I cut into it because a lot of the product was stuck on the sides. But this was a really nice scrub. I really did like it. I like the texture of it. It wasn't too exfoliating. It was gentle enough that you could use it every day. Currently I have a lot of cleansers and scrubs I'm trying to get through, but at some point I definitely would consider repurchasing that. I guess this would be skincare. I have my blotting linens. This was from the Boscia brand. This is the black charcoal blotting linens. I really love blotting linens from Boscia. I think the texture of them, it's kind of a light papery texture, I think is nice. They're not super powdery. They don't like leave powder in your face. They don't mess with my makeup. So I really like these, and lots of times they come with 100 sheets, but they're usually around $10. But on Sephora's website, oftentimes they will have them for like half off. So I try to get those through Sephora website when they're on sale. So I do really like that brand for blotting linens. I used up a nail polish remover. This is just the Target brand. This is the Nourishing Vitamin E one. It's like the blue one. I really like the Nourishing one. I feel like if I use pure acetone, it just like kills my fingernails. So I really like using this one. And I've already repurchased this, and yeah, always need nail polish remover. I used up this. This is the not Bath and Body Works, the Body Shop Pomegranate and Raspberry. This is a body, room, and linen spritz. So I've never used this as a body spray. It kind of, I guess it could work. It's stuff that you spray like as a room spray, as a home fragrance for your body. But I just thought it was weird to have something be a home fragrance and also spray on my body. So I never used it as a body spray. Primarily, this might sound a little weird, but I primarily use this as a bathroom spray. Sometimes as a room spray. The scent of it was really nice and fruity. But I'm trying to think of how long I had this. I think over like 3 years. So it took me quite a while to get through, which I guess is good, but it's nothing that I would like need to go out and repurchase. But it was nice. And the scent, you know, for having it so long, the scent on it didn't go bad or anything. I used up a brush cleanser. This is the Sephora Daily Brush Cleanser, or Cleaner. And I did really like this. The thing I didn't like about it, and the reason I wouldn't repurchase it, is the sprayer on this was horrible. It barely worked. One that I'm using now, the Sonia Kashuk, that has a great sprayer. So definitely would lean towards that one, and I don't think I would repurchase this one just because the spray didn't work, and that's kind of the whole point of it. And then finally, I have samples that I finished up, and I'll try to get through these pretty quickly. So firstly, I have some perfume samples. And these are the Elizabeth and James Nirvana in the black and the white. I really like this set. I've talked about this before. I actually bought the little rollerball set from Sephora. And these are perfumes I would consider getting in the full size. Really love those. And for some other samples, I've used this Tarte. This is the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Tinted Pressed Powder. And I used the fair and the light colors. I like this. It's kind of hard to tell from like a single use of a product how well it really worked. I don't think I buy this in the full size. I really prefer like translucent pressed powders versus like colored powders. Oh, this one I got in like a magazine. This is the Jergens Original Scent Dry Skin Moisturizer. And I assume this is for your body. I tried putting it on my leg, but the amount of product they gave me in this little sample wasn't even enough for an application for like one leg. So then I was like, was I supposed to put on my face? I don't think so, but yeah, I don't know. I also used up this Murad Acne Clearing Solution, just a salicylic acid acne treatment. Nothing I'd buy in the full size. I have this Oscar de la Renta. This is the Live in Love Foaming Body Scrub. This was like one use as well, or not even a full use. I don't really care for like heavily perfumed or like body care items that smell like a perfume. I don't know. So nothing special there. I used up this sample. This is the Hourglass Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation, and this is in this ivory shade, which I thought was a pretty light, or I thought it was the lightest shade. I had to go and check, but this was definitely too dark for me. Luckily, I wore it on a day when I wasn't like going anywhere, so I could just try it out, but yeah, definitely too dark. And it was kind of, since it was too dark, it was hard for me to tell if I even liked the foundation, but yeah, that didn't work. Used up this Lancome. This is the Visionaire Advanced Skin Corrector, just like a serum. This was nice. Nothing I'd buy in the full size though. And finally, I used up, this is the L'Occitane Precious Cream. And this is just like a basic, it's kind of a thick consistency, but I like using these samples. I've gotten quite a few of these samples, but these are nice to use as like night cream. So I did really like that. I'm not sure if I'd buy that in the full size, but I do like using up the samples. And that is everything. I know, a ton of stuff this month, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.